The Shadow Sisters' perfect revenge at Thanksgiving dinner. Growing up, my sister Chloe was the absolute center of the universe, and I was just a shadow. When she turned 16, there was a shiny new convertible waiting in the driveway. For my 16th, I got a bus pass and a heavy-handed lecture about building character. They told me time and time again that money was tight. They always said, "We have to prioritize, Maya," but I didn't realize how deep the betrayal went until I was 22. I was working double shifts at a local diner, saving every single dime for nursing school. One afternoon, while looking for some tax paperwork in my dad's home office, I stumbled upon a locked file cabinet. I popped it open, and what I saw made my blood run completely cold. It was a trust fund document left by my late grandmother, specifically for me. There was over $300,000 in that account, or at least there was. My parents had forged my signature, draining the account for years. Every luxury vacation, every designer handbag Chloe paraded around with, it was all bought with my future. I didn't yell, I didn't cry. I stayed perfectly quiet for 3 whole years. While Chloe burned through cash on a totally useless lifestyle blog, I worked my way to the top. By 25, I was a licensed nurse practitioner making great money. Chloe, on the other hand, had racked up $80,000 in credit card debt. Then came Thanksgiving dinner. Chloe was sobbing at the table, practically begging mom and dad for a massive bailout. They sighed, looked over at me, and had the absolute nerve to ask if I could chip in. I smiled, slowly stood up, and pulled a thick folder from my bag. "I would love to help," I said, my voice dripping with poison. "But you already spent my grandmother's $300,000 trust fund on Chloe's wardrobe." I tossed copies of the bank statements right into the center of the table. The silence in that dining room was deafening. I grabbed my coat, looked back at their pale, terrified faces, and whispered, "Happy Thanksgiving. You are on your own." I walked out the front door, and I never, ever looked back.